Video editing comes with a lot of practice and tenacity. That is why in today's video, I'll be showing you a step-by-step guide on how to edit your YouTube video. I'll be using the InShot app for this tutorial because that is what I make use of and it is easy for me. So the first thing you should do is to record your video. When you've recorded your video, you've done everything as regards filming and recording your video, you're good to go. After you've recorded your video, you will make sure to import your video to your InShot app. When you open your InShot app on your mobile phone, you will click the video that you want to import. You look for the video you want to import and then you click it. After you've done that, it will automatically show on the InShot app. So the first thing I make sure to do is to make use of the canvas. And what do I mean by canvas? Canvas is the aspect ratio that is used for editing video. I already explained in detail what an aspect ratio is for social media platforms, and you can find that explanation in this video that I'll link up in the description box. So you make use of the canvas and then you make sure that it is in 16:9. You make sure that it's in this format horizontally. You make sure that you are filming your video horizontally, and so you would make use of the split and delete because they go hand in hand. So you make sure to cut out where you don't want and then you play the videos throughout and you are cutting out where you don't want. And then the next thing to make use of is to increase the volume of your videos. I like to increase the volume of my videos just to amplify the frequency of which I use. Regardless of my audio setting, I like to increase the volume, so I'll increase it to 200%. Using the split and delete, they go hand in hand. You make sure that you are trimming out where you don't want in the video, and when you split, make sure that you check the video throughout so that you will know where you want your videos to begin and end, and the things that you want to cut out in your video, and then you delete them out. The next feature that I will be showing is the precut feature, which also does the work of the split and delete. But I really don't like making use of the precut feature because it's a bit confusing. It does the same work with the split and delete feature, so it just for easy access, just make use of your split and delete feature. The precut can also help you to trim videos, which you can do by pulling this arrow this way and then you trim out your video. You can also cut and then split in that same way. And then the next thing I'll be showing you for editing your videos is making use of transition, adding transitions to your videos. And transition helps you to, while you've splitted your videos, you are adding transition from one video to another video, and it gives you that, it gives that spark, it gives your video that spark that you want it to be. I know you've always seen a lot of transitions in other people's video and you're wondering how they do it. And for InShot app, when you are making use of transition, after you've split, you'll notice that there's this white, this mark that is on the split in between two videos, and then you click on it and then it brings you to various options of transition. But for InShot app, it's only basic that you are opened to unless you are making use of the InShot Pro. And to get the InShot Pro, it's either you subscribe to it. If you are subscribed to InShot app, you'll see a lot of transition effects. There's super, there's glitch, there's filming, there's light, and a lot of the effects. So you choose any one that you want to go for. The next thing is to add music to your videos. If there are specific videos that you feel you want to add music to, you just click on the music feature, take you to where there's feature, your music and effects, and then you click on your music. But for YouTube, so as not to allow YouTube to copyright your video, you have to go to the YouTube audio library. You would see a lot of music that you can add to your video, so you just play the music, you play the audio rather. If you are okay with any of the options, you download it to your phone and then you add it to your videos from your editing apps. So you click on any option of music that you want to add and then you just go ahead to add it. You can adjust the volume of the music, or you can decide to fade out and fade in, whichever that is okay for you. And then the next step is to add text and stickers to your videos. You click on the text feature. It will show you the sticker, the text, and you can also do that by adding text to your videos. I can decide to say, okay, how I film my videos. So I've added this text. You can adjust this text by adding a lot of feature, by adding color to the text, by adding by increasing or decreasing the opacity, the border shadow. You see a lot of options there. Basically, editing is playing around these features to make sure that you keep practicing and you are getting yourself conversant with a lot of these features. The more you film and record videos and the more you edit, it gives you that edge. It makes you conversant with the features that you are making use of. And then the next thing I'll be sharing is the PIP feature. That's the picture in picture. That is also called overlay, but for InShot it is PIP as a feature, picture in picture. So this helps you to add a video or a picture to your existing video that you have recorded. Maybe you are making an illustration and you decide to add a picture or a video to back up that illustration. So you click on the PIP and then it takes you to your camera roll, and then you check out any picture or any video you want to add, and so you add it and then you make sure to adjust, and then you can also increase the duration of the picture. That is that about the PIP. The next thing is adding filter to your video. Filter makes your video pop, and then there are a lot of effects that you can use in the filter feature. Privileged to getting the InShot Pro, and so when you click on effects, you will see a lot of options to the slow zoom, the slow zoom out, the jump zoom, which will make your video pop out. And then I want to show you an example of the jump zoom. So when you click on it, peradventure you are talking and you want to emphasize a particular word, you make use of that jump zoom effect. And so the next feature I'll be showing you on this app is the volume and speed feature. I really don't like making use of the speed feature because while I'm filming my videos, I make sure that the speed I'm using to film while I'm talking, it's very okay, and I don't have to, be going back and forth. The only reason that I'll make use of the speed video is if there is a cut and I want to increase the speed, or probably there is an illustration I'm doing and I want to speed it, so I make use of that effect. And then increasing the volume of your video, you can also control the volume. You can decide to decrease the volume of your video or increase the volume of your video. I like to increase the volume of my video regardless of my audio setting because it helps the viewer to pay attention to whatever I'm saying in my video. If I'm making use of an illustration, I try to speed my video, or I try to speed the illustration, or I reduce the speed. That is, it gives me the slow-mo effect. And then the last thing I'll be talking about in this video is removing the InShot watermark. A lot of people don't know how to remove their InShot watermark. If you are making use of the InShot Pro, you have that permanent privilege. But if you're not yet subscribed to the InShot Pro, you can always remove the InShot watermark on your videos. You notice that the InShot watermark is at the left corner. So you notice that there is a star on the InShot watermark. So when you click on it, you will see the InShot Pro, and then you will see free remove. You click on the free remove and then it will load a particular ad that you are supposed to watch for a few seconds. After you've watched that ad, it will automatically remove the InShot, and that is how you learn how to edit your videos using this InShot app. Practice the same makes perfect. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like this video, and if you haven't already, subscribe to this channel. Make sure you turn on notifications so that you can be aware when I upload new videos. Until I come your way in my next video, I mean your girl GracieGee. Stay blessed.